Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this channel where we post true crime across the world. Today, our case takes us to Nairobi, Kenya, one of the fastest-growing cities in Africa. The city boasts of several high-rise buildings and the only city in the world with a national park. In the vibrant heart of Nairobi, where the city's hustle and bustle usually conceals tales of horror, a chilling crime unfolded that shook the community to its core. Starlet Wahu, a young socialite known for her vivacious presence on Instagram, met a cruel fate on January 3, 2024, in the confines of an Airbnb in South B. The narrative of her untimely demise, revealed through the lens of CCTV cameras and painstakingly pieced together by investigators, paints a haunting picture of a night that began in the warmth of companionship but ended in the cold brutality of violence. Starlet Wahu, the younger sister of the controversial preacher, Pastor Victor Kanyari, had recently returned to Kenya after spending several years in the USA. Little did she know that a seemingly innocent connection on Facebook would lead her into the clutches of John Madara, a 30-year-old man with sinister intentions. The evening of January 3 unfolded as any other, captured on CCTV footage that showed Wahu and Madara entering the Airbnb in high spirits, seemingly oblivious to the tragic events that would later unfold. As the night progressed, the two rented a room, setting the stage for a series of horrific events that would shatter the lives of those involved and
This phone call leads us to Nairobi South B Estate, where police have reported one of the most brutal murders since the year began. On arrival, we are directed to an apartment within the estate by the name Papino Apartment. The house number is Y32. The house is temporarily locked from the outside, sending a suspicious signal. Detectives gain entry only to encounter a tragic and a disturbing crime scene. A lifeless body of a young woman lying in a pool of blood in the sitting room area.
Wakapata tayari msichana amebleed na ameaga dunia.
Naked body with bruises all over her, stab wound around the thighs. Police say she might have been
ya kwenda kwa roho. Ndio maana ilisababisha kifo chake cha haraka na atungemuokoa kwa sababu alikuwa amevuja tamu sana.
Investigators and officers from Industrial Area Police Station quickly cordon off the area as it becomes clear that this is a homicide. But who is responsible for such a horrible murder? A quick review of CCTV footage reveals the woman dressed in a short red dress in this house. We further established the house is an Airbnb and the two had rented it for a night out. K24 TV obtained exclusive CCTV footage of what might have transpired before the bizarre killing. A thorough inspection of the bedroom leads to identification of circumstantial evidence. Among them are HIV testing kit reading negative, implying the two had tested their HIV status earlier on. As police got wary of the horror-like crime scene, used condoms, victims' clothes, bank, alcohol and a knife believed to be the murder weapon were discovered, as well as blood-stained beddings.
Tukapata simu ya rununu, kondom mbili zenye moja imetumika na ingine haijatumika.
The traumatizing scene in the bedroom revealed the two might have had an affair before the killing happened. But what will be the motive?
Kesi inaendelea, tunataka kujua kiini ya huyu muuaji ni nini.
Continue to gather more evidence and collect possible exhibits. Detectives were up to the task trailing the suspect who was on the run. Investigations led us to Mbagathi Hospital within the capital city of Nairobi. We found the suspect here undergoing treatment of a possible stab wound. It is not yet clear whether the man stabbed himself after killing the woman as a way of misleading investigators upon his arrest, or if he was stabbed by the deceased during a scuffle.
Ile kitu ilitusaidia ni nambari yake ya simu.
A breakthrough for investigators as detectives pondered on the identity of the woman. She was later identified as 24-year-old Starlet Wahu. Investigations involved seeking to know if the two knew each other prior to the tragic meetup, or this was a hookup that turned into a tragedy. The main suspect into the killing has been identified as John Matara and is being detained at the Industrial Area Police Station for 21 days to allow investigators unravel what really transpired, leading to the death of Starlet Wahu.
Mshukiwa kwa majina
took place today at the city mortuary.
Inspecting the crime scene, investigators discovered a grim tableau: an HIV test kit with negative results, used condoms, alcohol, and a knife believed to be the murder weapon. The security guard at the apartment complex would later become a crucial witness, having noticed Matara leaving the premises the following day, clad in bloodied clothing and visibly injured. The subsequent discovery of Wahu's lifeless body, naked and marked by signs of struggle, sent shockwaves through the community. The autopsy later confirmed the cause of Wahu's death: excessive bleeding from a severed vein in her thigh, compounded by signs of strangulation. The investigation took a twisted turn when Matara, the prime suspect, was located at a city hospital seeking medical attention for injuries sustained during the altercation with Wahu. His claim that Wahu had attacked him added a layer of complexity to an already harrowing story. Two other women stepping forward with accusations of assault against Matara in different Airbnbs raised questions about his violent tendencies. Detectives now grappled with the motive behind Wahu's murder, attempting to discern whether their connection was pre-existing or if it was a tragic outcome of a hookup gone awry. In the midst of the investigation, a heart-wrenching statement emerged from Pastor Victor Kanyari, Wahu's brother. In a church service video shared on TikTok, Pastor Kanyari disclosed the deceptive online relationship that led his sister into Matara's clutches. Wahu, a promising university graduate, fell victim to Matara's financial exploitation, lured to the Airbnb under the false pretense of wealth. The details of Wahu's final moments, narrated by Pastor Kanyari, painted a devastating picture. After what seemed like a good time, Wahu called her brother at 2 a.m., but the call went unanswered. This call, laden with an unspoken plea for help, marked the beginning of a harrowing ordeal. At 3 a.m., Matara's true intentions surfaced as he demanded a substantial sum of money from Wahu. In a display of resilience, Wahu resisted, leading to a violent confrontation that left her defenseless behind a padlocked door. The decision to hastily bury Wahu, attended by only 20 people, was born out of the family's fear of media scrutiny and public judgment. Pastor Kanyari, amidst grief, staunchly defended his late sister's right to live life on her terms. He emphasized that Wahu was not saved, allowing her the freedom to enjoy life, including consuming alcohol, without facing judgment. As the investigation continues, the community grapples with the heinous crime that claimed the life of a vibrant young woman. The unanswered questions surrounding the motive, the nature of Wahu and Matara's relationship, and Matara's history of violence cast a dark shadow over this true crime story, leaving a city in shock and mourning the tragic loss of Starlet Wahu Mwangi. We extend our deepest sympathy to Wahu's loved ones and the community left shattered by the loss of a promising life. We hope to see you on our next one. Please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more cases. We are glad to have you here. Have a good one and take care of yourselves and each other. Goodbye.